Hey guys, welcome to the part 2 of blog using Django 4.0. In this one, we are going to create the models.py and forms.py. So let's go ahead and go to the blog directory and go to the models.py. Before that, let me stop the server. And in this, we are going to import the user models. So we'll do that from django.contrib.auth.models. I'm going to import user model. So this is user. So let's start by creating a post model first, because every user will be able to log in and create post of their own, and that will have some status that is either in draft mode or publish or can be archived. So let's go ahead and do that. Class post, I'll put this as models.model, and first field I'm going to create is called as title. So this will take in models.care field, and that will have a max length of, I'll give it a just 64, and this should be unique. Okay, unique true. I don't want two titles to be having the same name. The next field is content field. This will store the main data of the blog. So it will be models.text field. So there will be a field called as status that will store either the blog is in draft mode or in publish or in archive mode. So this will be done by using models.integer field. And hold on, we'll declare a status choices on top. So it will be status, I'll call this as status, and I'm going to pass in tuples. Okay, 0 means it is in draft mode, 1 means publish, and there is one more that will be 2, and it will be archive. Okay, so these are the status choices, and I'm going to copy this, and inside integer field I'm going to give it as choices equal to that, and by default I'm going to give it a value of 0. Okay, so status is done, and after that we'll also have a image field because that looks cool. Models.image field, and this will be upload to, it will be in post, and we'll give it a default value also. So that will be default equal to /sample.jpg, and we'll this sample.jpg inside this directory later on. And have a field called as author because we are allowing users to log in and their own blogs, and this will take in the user model because it will be foreign key, and I'll give this as a related name as blog_posts, and on delete I'll give it as models.cascade. So that was author field, and then we'll also have a created on and updated on field. So it will be created on, this will be models.datetime field, and I'll give it as auto now add as true. So this will automatically give the date time whenever this object is created, and updated on, this will also be models.datetime field, but it will have auto now as true. So every time a record is updated, the current date time will be taken. And after this I'm also going to do the string one. So __ string, and this is self. I'll return the title itself, so self dot title. So what this does is, in the admin side the objects are shown with their title in the list field, or even when we retrieve any data it will be showing as title as the main object and not just the object one. Okay, so now let's create the second model. Second model will be the comments model. So it will be class comment. This will also take models.model. This will be foreign key to post, of course, because comments will belong to some post. Foreign key, post. I'll give the related name as comments, and on delete models dot cascade. Every comment will be done by some person, so here also I'll call it as author. So models dot foreign key, I'll just copy it from here. Okay, and a related name will be comments. After that, comment will have some text, so I'm going to give that text. This will be models dot text field, yes, and let's allow the user of the blog to authorize the comment. So we'll give that approved comment will be equal to models dot boolean field, and by default we are going to give it a value of false. And now we'll have also the two fields again, that is created on and updated on. Okay, and both of them will have same value as top. And then we are going to have def string. This will take in as self. I'm going to remove this and return self.text. So our models.py is done. Now let's create a forms.py now. Forms.py. Inside forms.py, first of all we need to import forms. So from Django import forms, and from dot models, that is from this models.py, I want to import both the models. So that is comment and post. First of all, let's create the post form. So it will be class post form. This will take in forms dot model form, and it will have a class of meta. I'll give the model as post. Here what we can do is we can either give the fields name or we can directly do exclude. So I'm going to do exclude over here because that will be shorter over here. It will have status. I'm going to give status as default value and created on and updated on. So what is this form? So form will be used to show to the user the form to fill in the data. Say when we are creating a new post, we don't want to show these fields to the user because these are automatically taken. So that's why I'm excluding these fields from the form. So in this project we are going to use a bootstrap 5. So for that we need to give every input bootstrap 5's class. So I'm going to do that by using the widget. So widgets will be equal to, so every field name, title, say title is the first one, so I'm going to start with that. Title will be forms.text input because it will take in text, and I'll give inside this as attrs attributes, and this will be a dictionary and which will take class as form control. So quickly what I did over here is for the input field title I gave a class as form control. So likewise I'll give it for all other fields. I'll just copy this quickly. For the content field this will be form control, but this won't be a text input, but it will be a text area, and I'm going to give one more class to this called as content. We'll use this class later on to integrate the Whiskey editor. Content. Then we have a field called as image. So for this we'll give, instead of text it will be a file input, and for this one we are going to give form control as well. And last field is author field. I'm going to hide this field because when we do a post request, the logged in user's ID will be given over here. So that's why we want to hide this. So our post form is done. Now let's do the comment form. It will be class comment form, forms.model form, and same over here class meta Inside class meta, I'm going to specify the model that will be comment, and over here I'm going to specify the fields. So the fields will be post field, author, and the text. Let me quickly fix the indentation, and that's it. So imagine we are on a blog and we want to comment. In that, we should be first of all logged in, and after login we don't have to do anything else. We just have to enter the text and click on the submit button. Because of that, we are going to hide the post and author fields, and we are just going to show the text field. And when the request is made in the backend, we'll fill in the post and author fields. Okay, so let's do again by using the widget. So widgets, this won't be a form widget, this will be directly widgets. So post will be forms dot hidden field, hidden input, and over here in the author field as well we have to put the brackets. Okay, after post we need to do the same thing for the author, so I'm going to copy the author from here directly and paste it over here. And then we have a text field, so that also will be similar thing. So forms dot text area, attributes, dictionary, and this will take in class. I'll give it as form dash control and content, because I'm going to use a Whiskey editor for this field as well. Before we wrap up this video, let's do the migration and also create the super user. So it will be, make sure that your environment is activated, and then python manage.py make migrations. There we go, our migration is created. Now we have to migrate it. So python manage.py migrate is also done. Let's create the super user. So python manage.py create super user. I'll give it as admin. I'll leave the email as blank. Password, I'll give it something. I entered a very short password, so yes. And let's go to the admin side and check it out. So python manage.py run server. And we'll go to the browser now, and I'll click on sign in. Oh, we haven't registered the new models in the admin side, so let's do the registration of that. We'll go to admins, and I'll go to first of all to forms, and we'll copy this one. Okay, and we'll register it now. So admin.site.register, first of all comment model, and admin.site.register post model. Save it, and let's go to the browser again. And yes, there we have both the new models added on the admin side as well. So that's it for this video, guys. In the next one we are going to start by creating the views. So see you in the next one.